So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode.
Stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke,
Yeah,
Rilla
we can hold the peace so we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Rilla gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sega Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke.
All right. We are about to go live. Make sure you hit that like button when you come on in. Hit that like button, beaches.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a running crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand alone, watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony, ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth.
Welcome,
Yo, we go bigger than
Erica.
what you are willing
Welcome,
to do.
Justine, Jill, Teddy, Krista, Michelle, James. What up, Will? Natasha, Siobhan, Mary, Kevin, Amanda, Sherry, Slayton. What up, Beesh? What's good? Welcome to the Mancast. Come on in, Beaches. Come on in. Get comfy. Get comfy, cozy.
You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn?
Get that like ratio up. Get that ratio up. Get your text. Come on into the door. That is live. That is live. That is live.
It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, gang. You know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, gang. You know we don't play gang gang. East Coast with that gang gang.
We can only start when we have a certain number of likes.
With that gang gang, you know we don't play gang.
We'll only start the live stream when we have 1,000 likes.
Global with that gang gang, you know we don't play gang. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. I swear I'm delusional. These niggas, they using me. They want my energy. Ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah. They're controlling the youth. Agenda abusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them. That's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got that. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble.
Yeah.
East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang.
Welcome. Drop some Swole text in the comments. Oh, there's a Twitch fan. Twitch fam's here.
West Coast with that gang gang, Global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't like guys,
Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome.
Just smell some
to the
fucking
Daily
bacon, man.
Swole.
I smells it. Testing. Test, testing, testicles, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1500 and 47 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and Leslaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What is going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. And today's episode is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all you bitches. What's going on, fam? How are we doing? We got Sexy Tessie with some hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. That's right, hashtag Fef, bitches. Now, if you're brand new and you don't know what the Fef is, you're like, what the fuck is the Fef? What the fuck is the Fef, Papa? What be the Fef? Some of you know what the Fef is. Some of you are aware of the Fef. You know what the Fef is. Some of you, je don't know what the Fef is. You don't know what the Fef is. It looks great, right? That's a good card. That's some red, white, and blue. Obviously, it's silver, but come on, red, white, and blue. This is just the beginning. We're going hardcore all the way. All the cards are going to have some, I got some flair. I got some good stylish type shit in the mix right now. We got some good style going on. It looks good. It looks good on you, Tessie. It looks good. Some hashtag Fef. I think we might need to make some gear with that. Might need to make some Fef gear. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to get some. What'd you smash today, fam? Let's get some gorillas going. Let's get them starting strong. Let's see. The Scrolly, McScrollerson text. We need to get that up. And let's see here. It is Unfollow Friday. Bing, bam, bam. Hashtag Fef, motherfucker. So drop that in the comments if you want to win today's Swole card. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. Boom, boom, boom. Fuck Friday. Fuck Friday. That's what Fef stands for. Hashtag Fuck Friday. Now, Fuck Friday means delete, unfollow. As you can see below, unfriend, block out all the noise, and tighten your circle. Hashtag Fuck Friday, but hashtag Fef, it works. It works. You can go full in and you can do Fuck Friday. Fuck Friday. Fuck 'em right to the tink. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Fef for life. Let's see, what'd you smash today? Amanda, active recovery day. Gonna do some relaxing yin later. Grocery shopping for the week is done. Good. Very good. Good to hear it. That's fantastic. Yow. We'll be crushing tonight. Woke up late this morning. It's all good. Michelle didn't want to get up this morning, but did my mobility anyway. Atta girl. Rudy, can I tell the whole world to fuck off? Absolutely. Look at this beast. You think she fucking cares? Of course you can tell the whole world to fuck off. Tell them right now. Why wait? That's your next post, Rudy. That's your next post. Tag me. Fuck you, world. Boom. Mic drop. Don't drop your phone. Those things are expensive, but phone drop. Bam. Now tech is so nice. You don't want to drop shit. The old school mics, like those old school Shure mics, like drop the mic. That thing's not breaking. That's made like a Sherman tank. Now it's like, I don't want to drop my phone. You see all these YouTube videos where these influencers, we're going to drop this iPhone 15 from a 30-story window. Everyone's like, no, don't fucking drop it, man. I'll take it. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin that masterful piece of technology. Ah. Fuck the world. Tess is my role model. Tess is goals. Tess is goals. Straight the fuck up. Mike, drop the phone on a pillow. Yeah, do it on a carpet. Do it on a carpet. Do it in the comfort of your own home. Put a pillow down, prep it up, do like a nice TikTok, right? Plan it out. Plan it out. Have you guys heard the latest stuff on TikTok? That's kind of getting a little bit closer towards being banned, by the way. So get your last enjoyments of TikTok while it lasts. They probably should ban it, but Trump dropped another little audio snippet about like, we're looking at banning. Look, if this is mounting to a war, fam. Information war. Jeez, talk about infiltrating an entire country. Everyone's on that app. That app is just little microphones and little cameras all over the country. Anyway, that was a little something right there. A little something right there. A little get your nips wet. Get all excited. That watching on both YouTube and Twitch to give Papa all the views. Oh, don't fluff my views, man. I appreciate it. Don't fluff the views. We got like 3 people watching on 10 devices. Come on. Be nice. Hit the share button, though. Hit the like button. Drop some comments. Make sure you're dropping a lot of hashtags. Hashtag Swole text. Hashtag Swole text. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fuck 'em Friday. Delete people. Time to delete people. Let's get into some tip, fam. Oh, yeah.
Babe,
Oh,
just
yeah.
an inch. Just an inch.
Just an inch.
It's cold outside.
It's cold outside. Yes, indeed it is. Let's get that over here. That didn't work. Why is that only? Okay. Perfect. Twitch has got the baller emotes, though. Yeah, you got some cool stuff. Over there. Well, we're always updating the stream. I like some good emotes. I do my own emotes. I have my own little party. Okay, we got some new today. This is a Swole fan post on the Swolenormous channel, Nuts on Chin. Getting back to your college weight. That's like the classic thing that people always say. I want to weigh what I did in college. I'm trying to weigh what I did in college. Well, if you were active like you were in college, or you took care of your body, you wouldn't have to worry about getting back to that weight. But that's usually what people want to do. They remember this one time in their life. It imprints when they were playing a college sport, or they were younger and healthier, or before they fucking trashed their body for 20 years. They want to get back to what I weighed in college. And a lot of people, that's a pipe dream, but it's really not. If you take care of your body, you're almost an adult in college. You're getting there. You're getting towards being a full-blown adult. So that weight is actually around what you would normally weigh for the rest of your life if you maintained activity and so forth. But a lot of people just punch out. They go work in an office. They sit around, pop out a couple kids, eat a lot of food, get really busy with responsibilities that you add yourself, with mortgages and rents and bills and shit that people accumulate by accumulating more shit. You buy shit and you work to pay off that shit. If you buy less shit, you don't have to work as much, or you don't have to live up, and tread water and just try to stay afloat. Anyway, getting back to that time in your life, a lot of people want to get back to their college weight because of all the other memories about that time. Having less responsibility, being less stressed, having more fun, right? Having your whole life ahead of you type thing. So that's usually connected with some other thoughts, but you can lose weight. You can get back to that healthy weight. You can. You absolutely can. You can, fam. All right, this one is extra thirsty. This is deep. This is some deep shit. This is some deep fucking shit. This is some deep shit, because this is an old tweet. This is back from this was the one that was like a year ago, or 6 or 8 months ago, or 10 months ago. Childhood obesity is propaganda. The obesity crisis epidemic is also propaganda. And the way y'all fear diabetes is weird. I wanted to show that this kind of bullshit tweets and stuff is nothing new. This was happening a year ago, and a year before that, So we went deep. It was fun. It was a good rager. Check it out. Brand new Ask Papa Swolio right here on the channel. 50 pounds in 3 months. 50 pounds in 3 months. Can you lose 50 pounds? This is someone that was posting that was asking a question that her husband lost 50 pounds in 3 months, but he was doing it unhealthily. It sounded like this couple was losing a ton of weight, but that's a crazy amount of weight in 3 months. So go give a look-see on that video. Let me know what you think. And we got one more extra thirsty. This was from anti-diet Paula, anti-diet culture Paula, anti-diet culture Paula, extra thirsty. Health at any size. So obviously I've covered health at any size or health at every size in that movement a lot. There's a lot of people, these anti-diet dietitians, anti-diet culture, fat phobic type posting, fat acceptance, body positivity, the bullshit type posts we cover a lot. This one, look, you can't be healthy at every size. It's just impossible. You can't say that because it's just not true. It's not true. You cannot be healthy at every size. So this tweet was saying that if you want to lose weight, once you learn that you can be truly healthy at any size and weight, you're messed up in the head. You're fat phobic pretty much if you still want to lose weight. Once you learn the make-believe facts that you can be healthy at every size, you're weird if you're still thinking about weight loss, because you shouldn't be thinking about weight loss. Because if you're thinking about weight loss, wait, why are you thinking about weight loss? You already learned that you could be healthy at every size, but that's not true. All right? But that's not true. That's not true. So it's fundamentally not true. So you can't even make that argument because it's not true to begin with. So brain dead. Brain dead. Fucking brain dead. You can't be healthy at every size. Sorry, beaches. Sorry. Does not happen. Sorry. I don't care. You can't be. I know. Oh, babies. Oh, man.
Come on, stop whining.
Stop being a little baby. Stop being a little beach. You can't have your cake and eat it too, because if you eat it too, you're going to be fat. You can have cake, just don't eat it. Don't eat so much. Stop eating so much fucking cake. All right? Stop eating so much fucking cake. Stop eating so much cake. Hashtag Fef, beaches. Give me that Fef. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me some Fef. All right. So that's some tip today. Who have you deleted? Let's get into some KC. Who have you deleted today? Today is Fuck 'em Friday. Hashtag Fef in the comments below. If you know anything about the 7 pillars of Swolenormous, you would know that pillar number 1 is community. That's your environment. Those are the people, and that is of whom you surround yourself with. So if you are not cleaning up your shit, if you are not trimming the bushes, mowing the lawn, putting those de-weeders out, getting rid of the crap, the varmints, if you're not taking care of your environment, taking care of your lawn, taking care of your community, and this is not just physical. A lot of people just automatically think it's physical. It's what you read. It's what you listen to. It's podcasts. It's videos. It's TV. It's movies. It's people in your physical presence. It's your family. It's your coworkers. Things that you surround yourself with. Are you putting yourself in a toxic environment? Are you surrounding yourself with toxic people? Are you having toxic conversations? That's something that you need to work on. And a great way to focus on community and to improve your community is by fundamentally being more with yourself. And that's what she said. Being more with yourself, journaling, meditating. Once you become a better companion to yourself. I think a lot of people are always looking for external gratification, external sources. They're looking for validation outside. You want someone else to say that you're doing great. You want someone else to, I guess, put their arm around your shoulder. You need to put your arm around your own shoulder. This is responsibility. This is being anti-fragile. This is being more resilient. This is you being more of an adaptable creature. So if you're relying on yourself and you're depending on yourself and you're leaning on yourself, that helps tremendously. You are your own best environment. You are your own best community. And if you are surrounding yourself with you, that's huge. Surround yourself with you. Surround yourself with you. Meditation, journaling, all those things are great because you are being more introspective with yourself. And I did notice this earlier. Thank you so much, Matt. I'm going to try to, when I notice it in the moment, I was on a roll. I was on a rant. Thank you for the super chat, Matt. I figured I'd add my peanuts to the cause before Cerny. It's all right. It's all appreciated. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Some gorillas for you. Some gorillas for you, sir. Gorillas for you. Gorillas for you, sir. Gorillas. So who have you deleted? What have you deleted recently? Intuitive Duck. I've deleted some plus-sized clothing Instagram accounts. Yeah. Ones that are larger than I. Infinifat. The Infinifat. The Infinifat clothing companies. I don't want to look up to that period. They may look cute in clothes, I'm assuming, but I know they are unhealthy. Yes, they're unhealthy because you cannot be healthy at every size. Can you be a certain size and be considered healthy? Maybe on an individual basis. But the justification that because you just don't currently have type 2 diabetes doesn't mean that you're not at a higher risk for it. You are. You are fundamentally, right? You're fundamentally at a higher risk. And this is that separation. Higher risk does not guarantee, but it's playing Russian roulette with more bullets. That's what it is. You're playing Russian roulette, and that's when you put bullets in the chamber, right? You spin it, and you click. Maybe there's a bolt in the chamber, maybe there's not, right? And when there's only a few slots, when there's only a few places to put bullets in, guess what? The more bullets you have in that chamber, the higher the chance that you are going to have a nice click boom at the end, all right? So make sure that you are playing with less bullets. There's always a risk. So let's consider being healthy. You have one bullet in there. There's always a risk. You can't say none. Oh, you're just perfect because you exercise and you meditate. Nothing's 100%, right? So let's just say by default, genetics, your predisposition, you're doing the best you can. You have one in the chamber. Let's keep it that way. I think most of us, if you had to play Russian roulette, and let's say this is life, you are absolutely guaranteed you're playing it. You're playing it right now. You go outside, there's cars, there's fucking plagues and shit. There's viruses, there's sicknesses, there's the flu, there's everything. So there's a lot of risk already. We don't really notice how much chaos and how many things can actually happen. So many different events can happen at any fucking moment. So be thankful that things are pretty chill. And when things are really chill, people are, how can this possibly be really chill? Something's wrong. We need to complain. We need to fucking kick and scream about shit that's fucking great. And that takes us down another little rabbit hole. But anyway, bottom line, take care of your community. Surround yourself with better thoughts, better experiences. Mow your fucking lawn. Take out the trash, bitch. The caffeine ramblings of a bearded man. It's going to be a book. The caffeine ramblings of a bearded man. Anyway, be resilient. Make sure that you are adaptable. And that's why it's important to do the elimination diet. When you have more education, when you understand what your body needs for fuel, you can make better decisions overall. You're not just a slave to whatever your little meal plan says. That's no way to live. Josh deleted several hundred on Facebook and got rid of Instagram and TikTok and other apps. Ooh, look at you deleting apps. I just move them off my home screen. I gotta use them. I enjoy using them from a business standpoint. I don't really use them personally. I need that card. Also, mow your lawn. Those are good cards. FEF, mow your lawn. Mow your lawn could be Fridays. Also, mow your lawn. Oh, hashtag FEF today. Pedro, I removed 30 people on Facebook and I started limiting following on IG. Only productive philosophy and quality material. Fuck 'em Friday. I haven't done any mowing today. Been mowing constantly. Zarathos. What's up, Emily? I have blocked and or unfollowed several of my family members for their belief in healthy at every size. I don't need them shaming me for losing weight. I think that's the weirdest, most hypocritical thing. If you're saying healthy at every size, realize what healthy at every size is saying. Healthy at every size is not saying it's justifying obesity, because if you're saying healthy at every size, what you should be saying is you want people at every size to get healthier. So if you don't believe in health at every size and you're trying to lose weight to be healthy, if they're getting pissed at you, In other words, that's promoting obesity. It's not promoting being actually healthy. Because if you're losing weight, which is going to help you get healthier, someone that believes in health at every size should be amped for you. Shouldn't that? Shouldn't they be amped? Shouldn't someone that is part of a movement that says health at every size, shouldn't they be excited if you lose weight? Shouldn't they be excited if you're getting healthier? If you lose weight and you get healthier, someone that is in a movement that's called health at every size should be excited. But they're not excited. They get upset and they shame you and they drop negative comments or they get pissed off at you for talking about weight loss. Well, then you don't care about health. You just want to justify being fat. That's all it is. Otherwise, you would be excited for anyone getting healthier because you can be healthier losing weight. That's generally how you do it, especially if you're overweight. What does that mean, right? You're overweight. So you have to lose weight. It doesn't mean you need to lose weight for your self-worth. I mean, technically, if you value yourself, you should want to be healthier. So you should lose weight for your health. If you're overweight, you need to lose weight so you're not over it. You're too fucking fat, lose weight. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. Lose weight. If you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight. And most people need to lose weight. Most people are fat. Most people are lazy. Most people don't have discipline. Most people don't exercise. Most people don't follow any of the 7 pillars. Most people don't. Most people don't. Most people don't, which is why when someone does, oh my God, you're obsessed. You're obsessed. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't want it to take over my life. You only live once. Everything in moderation. They just don't want to actually change. Most people don't, which makes it rare when someone does. It's not fucking hard. It's not fucking hard. I do it every day. It just becomes a habit. You don't think about it. You just take care of yourself. You just do it. You just do it. Fine, I'm obsessed. Well, I'm more obsessed than you are. I'm more paying attention than you are. I'm healthier than you are. I'm more muscular than you are. I'm leaner than you are. I have more endurance than you do. I'm more mobile than you are. Fine, call that obsessed. Relative to your lack of action, sure, I'm fucking obsessed. Fine. Fine, good. I think being obsessed with your health is an amazing thing. We need some more obsession. We need some more consistency. We need some more exceptional effort. We need to revere exceptional effort. We need to put that on a pedestal. We need to compliment and be inspired by exceptional effort, not get cranky because, oh, so-and-so, yeah, but they're doing this. Yeah, well, that's their whole life. Yeah, well, if I had all that time, if I didn't have kids, or if I had, all this money, then I would have my own gym and I would have someone cooking for me. You ever see that with a celebrity? Yeah, well, when you have a whole team of cooks working for you. Okay, well, a lot of these people weren't fucking famous and have tons of, from the start. It's like, well, it's easy for you to say when you're doing... It's like, you all start somewhere. And if you're building anything, whether it's muscle or a business or a career, it's like you started without it. Very rarely does someone have a famous father and then they're an actor and obviously they're going to have better, but you can see that a lot too. You have a lot of famous actors or people that their kids get into acting and they're nowhere near as famous because they don't make a name for themselves or under their parents' shadow, or they have a lot of opportunities, but they never really break through. So it's not a guarantee either, So anyway, people just like to knock you. People like to knock someone that is doing more work, but I don't see how that should be something that's negative. I don't see why that should get such negative connotation. I think we should be revering people that put in exceptional effort, because that's how you get exceptional results. If you want to be like everyone else, complaining and crying and bitching and moaning, then do what they do. Seriously, look at someone, and if someone is giving you advice in your circle and they have worse results than you have or that you want, don't listen to them really. Take it with a grain of salt, because if someone does not have what you're going for, then what advice do they have for you except on what not to do? Except on what not to do. What advice are they going to give you? Someone that's fucking obese, someone that never really got their nutrition on point, someone that doesn't really take care of themselves, and they're going to tell you how to eat better. They're going to criticize you. Well, of course you're criticizing me, you jealous fat fuck. Look in the mirror. You're a fat slob. Why would I listen to you? Of course you're giving me crap, because I'm doing what you can't bring yourself to do. And you wish you could. So you're taking it out on me in the hopes that I don't do it. Maybe subconsciously, you're not maybe an evil person, but this is reflective of your lack of self-esteem and your resentment to yourself and your own inability to take action. That's all it is. Okay. If someone doesn't have good results, don't listen to them. If someone doesn't have something that you want, either they need to be looking at what they're doing as an example of what not to do. You need to really pay attention to who you're listening to. There's a lot of people that will give you advice. And it's like, who the fuck do you think you are to give me advice? If someone doesn't have, like, follow people that have what you want. And it doesn't mean that everyone you have to be amazing at everything. Like, there are areas of, like, that I'm great in. There are areas that I'm not the best in. Okay. That's why people need to be authentic and talk from personal experience and not run their mouth about shit they don't know about. And most people do that. Most people have an opinion and they leverage that opinion as if it's fact, as if they really have a solid place to come from. Happens with a lot of things, and people talk about shit that they have no business talking about. I think being obsessed with health is a good thing, Justine. Matthew, getting healthier is absolutely an addiction and obsession once you start and getting results, and improving mental health is a huge part of health and my addiction. Fuck 'em Friday. Goblin Queen, I used to be obsessed with my own misery. Ooh, funny enough, that got me nowhere. Now I'm obsessed with my health, and I see this as an absolute win. Hashtag Fef. Fef, motherfuckers. Oh, man. My whole life is a booger bubble. Exactly what my friend did that I had to drop. So someone in your circle you realized was toxic and you had to cut them out. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing to do, to cut out someone in your circle, but it happens sometimes. And you drift apart. Sometimes you're friends with someone, or you're an associate, or you used to be friends, or you're close friends with someone, but then you just kind of grow apart. Some people change. Maybe they were your friend 10 years ago, but now you don't really connect on a lot of things. I have that sometimes. You start interacting with someone you haven't in a while, or you are a little bit more separate now, especially with COVID and all these issues. You're having a little more distance from people. So you're probably in your own little bubble, and you might be making some drastic improvements, but then all of a sudden you kind of reconnect with someone that you haven't talked to really in the last couple months, but you've done a lot of growth. You've done a lot of self-improvement. You've changed your life a lot. And then all of a sudden you cross paths with this person, maybe at work, and you haven't been at work in 2 or 3 months, or you haven't just interacted with this person in a couple months. And just the personality, it's more of a drain. You notice it as, this is just I don't want to hear about this bullshit. I don't really fucking care. You just realize you don't connect with that person like you used to. You can make a lot of improvements in a couple months. And I have such a strong filter. I barely connect with anyone anymore in a good way. It's just a small circle of people that really, I just don't have the time or the brain space. I'm working on myself. Nat Francesca. I know it sounds cliche, but the strong, not skinny really resonates with me as a woman. I'd rather be healthy and feel amazing than eat a tiny amount of shit food and feel miserable. Well, you can eat a tiny amount of good food. It depends on what you want to do. I think everyone should have muscle, but it's not really a tiny amount of shit food. Most people shouldn't be eating so much like real quality food. You don't need as much if you're getting enough nutrients. I mean, just eat healthy. Yeah, whether or not you want to have a lot of muscle or not. I mean, I think everyone should have muscle. People look at muscle the wrong way too. When you talk to a woman about building muscle or having muscle, or you tell someone, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to stay around the same weight, no, you need to lift weights. Everyone thinks that you're just going to lift weights, and they think end result. They think someone who's on stage. And women are like, I don't want to get big. People think it's much easier than it is to build muscle. So they avoid lifting weights because they think they're just going to pick up a couple fucking 5-pounders and be huge. Ladies, that's not how it works. If you want to get like one of these big women, you have to train nonstop for like 15 fucking years, like a beast. And that has to be your main focus, to bulk up as much as possible. It's hard as fuck to put on muscle, let alone as a woman. It's very hard to put on muscle, especially to that perspective, to that point where you're visibly jacked naturally. So women, you should be lifting weights like crazy. You're not going to get bulky. You're actually going to get fucking hard. You're going to lose fat. You're going to metabolize more fat. You're going to feel better. You're going to have more shape. If you're a woman and you want to have shape and aesthetics and curves and a butt, that's all muscle. That's all muscle. You need to be lifting like a beast. Most women are really afraid of putting on muscle still. They look at it wrong. They're not thinking about building muscle properly. Yeah, so I love it. I love it. As that famous Arnold quote, people are like, Arnold, I never want to get big like you. You're too big. And Arnold's like, don't worry, you never will. Most people, I don't even know if that was really a quote, but that's a famous one. He's like, don't worry, you never will. I want to get big, Arnold, but I don't want to get big like you. Maybe that's one of those mythical things. But when someone says, I want to get big, I want to build muscle, not as big as you, but I want to build muscle, it's like, you're not going to build, unless you are trying to build as much muscle as possible, chances are you're not going to build much muscle at all. You can't just be, I want to build a little bit of muscle. You can't train like that. You can't fucking train like that. You can't go into the gym and just say, I want to build a little bit of muscle, not too much. You're not going to build shit because you're going in at 70%. If you want to build muscle, your whole life has to revolve around that shit. You got to be training like a monster. You got to be eating right, sleeping right, doing everything like that, fucking relentlessly for months and years. That's why most people that go in, I want to build a little muscle, they don't build any muscle, or they just look average. They don't see amazing progress because you have to go in like, I'm going to build fucking muscle. I'm going to look like a brick shithouse. And you have to have that mindset for a decade. And then you'll have results like me. And I'm not the biggest person in the world. And like I said, I've downsized, I've gone through, but this kind of like physique where I can keep around this, and like I've been training for 20 years. It hasn't always been nonstop bulking, but I've been lifting. I'm not new in the gym. It's not my first fucking time in the gym. You don't just build it casually. I was lifting to build like the most muscle I ever had. Like the peak of when I was like the peak of strength, the peak of everything. I mean, it's like 10 fucking years of lifting easily. 10, 12 easily to get to like that point where to get to the point where I was lifting as much as I've ever lifted, as I'm probably ever going to lift in my life. Like I'm probably never going to go as heavy in those things. Like for deadlift, I have no intent on like going that heavy and working like from that aspect. That was probably like overall with lifting when I was doing like those heaviest sets ever, probably like 10, 12, 13 years. Yeah, maybe 11 or 12. Because it's a lot of just, you're building raw mass, you're building strength, but also you're refining technique, you're periodizing, you're avoiding injury. There's a lot of aspects to getting that big and getting that strong over time, because not only do you just have to progressively overload, you have to recover enough, and you have to learn technique enough, and you have to not get injured, and you have to go through all those turbulent aspects of life in order to be consistent. And sometimes you have setbacks and you're not really bulking as much, or you're not training as hard because you got really busy. That's why it takes time. It's not perfect. Your life isn't a fucking bubble where you're just only training. You have you got to make money. You got to work for a living. That's why a lot of people that get great results, bodybuilders, they're like they don't usually go to a corporate job. They're usually in a gym. They love fitness. Why not be a personal trainer? Why not be a strength coach? Why not do that? And you're always in the gym, and that's your life, and you're in the gym, and you work with clients, and then you train in the gym, and then you're there all the time, and you could burn out psychologically too, because you're always in the gym. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot more to making progress long-term. It's managing your psychological health and your consistency, and not burning out psychologically, and focusing on things for the long term and everything in between. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Emily, it's hard to step away from the people you know and love, but when they contributed to my unhealthy behavior, I had to set some boundaries down and walls to protect my journey to better health. Yes, you did. Good evening from Sweden, fam. What's up, Tobias? How we doing? How are we doing? Fam, we got some Swole fam posts today. We got some juicy juice. Juicy juice. All right, let's get into that right now. Let's see here. I'm going over here. Remember, hashtag FEF if you want to win today's Swole card. We got some sexy Tessie. Where we go? Sexy Tessie right here. This one's from May. So what's up, May? Hey, fam. Hello. I wanted to do a check-in since it has been about 3 weeks since I decided to focus more on the upper body and muscle growth. Let me just say this absolutely kicked my butt. I have always done running and sprinting as my main form of exercising since I was a little kid, as I was good at it, but what I didn't realize was that I was making it too easy for me and I wasn't pushing myself to be the best that I could be. I'm now 112 pounds, which means that I am no longer underweight. I have noticed some slight muscle growth, but as Papa Swolio says, progress is not immediate. Thank you, Swole fam, for always being supportive and wonderful. Awesome, May. Grunts, grunts, grunts. All right, we got another good one. This one is Juice. Let me just zoom in. This one's from Rachel. Oh, yeah. Rachel. Okay. Hey, fam. Quick question. Do any of y'all, I love the y'alls, do any of you all have a family member that can't seem to lose weight no matter what they do? This is a good one. Drop your comments below. I know you do. I know you fucking have one. I know you do. My twin has had the hardest time losing weight her entire life. She eats super clean, is a beast in the gym, and takes really great care of herself overall. She can lift more than I can too. Whenever we work out together, she always keeps up with me or shows me up or does better than me, and I'm a total gym rat. She joined me for my personal training session the other day, and she did way better than me. Even though I'm constantly at the gym and I am a very fit person overall, she does have some legitimate conditions that make it very difficult for her to lose weight. So I do know that that is a big contributing factor to her inner progress. Of course, she's talked to doctors and all that, and I'm not looking for medical advice by posting this, but I'm interested in hearing if any of you have dealt with this. I've always been super supportive of her, and I'm always cheering her on, but to be honest, sometimes I feel guilty that I'm able to lose weight when she seemingly can't. She has always been my biggest supporter, too. We put in the same amount of effort, and yet I am the only one getting results. It would be easy for someone to say that she's not actually putting in as much effort. I think she is, but when I tell you that all that she is dedicated towards her health and fitness, I honestly mean it. I can tell how much she wants to have the kind of body that reflects all of her hard work. I think we'd all want that. If you work hard, you want to show it off, right? At least that's what I think. It's obvious that my twin is muscular, but she's still overweight. I guess I'm kind of conflicted because in general, when I see someone that is larger, it's really easy for me to think that they don't take care of themselves. But then I think of my twin and how hard she works to be healthy, and I wonder if I'm wrong for automatically assuming larger people eat poorly and don't work out. Yes, in general, most people who are larger don't eat well or exercise. I know that, and I have personal experience with it myself. Food and a sedentary lifestyle are obviously a huge contributing factor in one's appearance. But what about those that are working their asses off to become better versions of themselves? What are your thoughts on this, fam? That's a long fucking post and a little bit redundant, but I appreciate the depth, Rachel. A couple things, and you all can drop your comments down below. It sounds like you feel guilty for seeing progress and your twin doesn't. So you have to stop feeling guilty for your successes. Another thing, this is very vague, so no one can really comment on this post and this question because you said she has legitimate conditions. She does have some medical conditions. Obviously, you don't have to talk about her problems, but if she's on medication, if she's on all this stuff, then maybe that's why she's not losing weight. A lot of medications have extra body fat and have weight issues as a side effect. So considering that she's talked to doctors, that she does have legitimate conditions, I have no fucking idea how to answer this because unless I knew what those conditions were, again, I'm not a doctor. How the fuck can I mean, you said she does have some medical conditions which make it very difficult for her to lose weight. Sounds like that's the answer right there. You just said this is why she's not losing weight. Does anyone else know why she's not losing weight? And I'm not saying this to make fun of you, Rachel, but it's like you literally are telling us the problem. So, okay. So I'll repeat this one part here. Let's see. She does have some legitimate conditions that make it very difficult for her to lose weight. So I do know that that is a big contributing factor in her progress. Of course, she's talked to doctors and all that. It's like, I mean, you're literally saying she has some legitimate conditions. Like what? And again, I'm not saying that you have to tell us what those medical conditions are. It's your sister. So that's private, fine. But literally it's like you're saying, I mean, it's very, very easy to take a medication or something and boom, not be able to lose any weight because of that medication. It changes your body. A lot of it can have problems. Another thing that I'm thinking of, and these are just ideas, is that she's your twin. So you're cutting her a lot more slack than you should be. Are you around her all the time? You don't know what she's doing when she's not around you. You don't know what she's eating exactly. You say that she eats super clean. I don't know what that means. Super clean has nothing to do with what foods that might cause you sensitivities or issues. So a lot of people say they eat super clean, and then I ask them what they eat, and it's complete fucking trash. So someone's perception, this is your perception of what she tells you she eats or what you see her eating. I'm not saying that she's lying to you, but that's very vague. And this is just like this is third party, right? So right there again, it's like, okay, look, I don't believe anything unless I'm seeing it myself. So you're cutting her slack because she's your twin. You love her. You feel guilty for your own progress, but you don't know what she's actually doing aside from what she's telling you or what you see. And super clean is your opinion about her opinion about what she eats, unless you're literally seeing every meal. So it's like playing telephone. A lot of people say super clean and it's super fucking inflammatory and it's super fucking bad for them. A lot of people think they're eating so good, I try everything, and then they join Swolenormous X, they do an elimination diet, cut out dairy. Oh my God, all these fucking problems that I had my whole life disappeared by cutting out dairy. And this whole time I thought I was eating super clean. So it doesn't really necessarily mean anything. So I can't really answer this question at all. She's always been my biggest supporter too. I swear you just feel guilty. We put in the same amount of effort. How do you quantify that? How do you quantify the same amount of effort? And genetics do play a role in certain things, but doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that she's really doing everything correctly. But this is that kind of argument. It's like, well, a lot of people that are overweight exercise. It doesn't mean that, again, it puts them in a higher risk category. It doesn't mean that they're guaranteed to have diabetes. It doesn't mean they're guaranteed to have heart disease. But this kind of goes towards like the health at every size. Well, that's not true. So it's very contextual. You have to look at people as an individual. So let's take some more questions about this. I'll leave this up here. I'll leave this post up here. This is, I'll zoom this out, but this is, obviously you're not going to be able to read all that here, but this is Rachel's post. Nicholas, can't help those who can't be honest with themselves. We don't know, right? Kathleen, I know a girl who gained 5 pounds eating apples. Super Jen, my brother-in-law is super strong, but stuffs his face in private, so he's still obese. Nicholas, I went to my sister's house once. She eats clean during the day. However, I find her little Debbie stashes all over the house. So she's addicted to food. Emily, a lot of medications have side effects, and that was one of the things that contributed to my weight. Let's see here. They might also not live in the same home, so she could have a completely different diet than she's telling her sister. Everyone has secrets. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. So I appreciate the question or the post, Rachel. It's a long one, but I see some holes in there, maybe with your own perception of what's going on and maybe what your sister is telling you. So just some thoughts, and I hope you make some progress towards that. Hashtag FEFFam if you want to win today's Swole card. Hashtag FEF. Let's get into some more SwoleFam posts. What we got here? LB, my sister says my, quote, stomach issues are the reason I'm losing weight. Otherwise, I don't eat dairy, sugar, or wheat. She complains she can't lose weight, but doesn't try to listen to her body. So voluntarily being the victim. You can't complain about something that doesn't exist, right? Create problems and then whine about it. She should slap her tits and get her on the elimination diet. Maybe. Slap her tits. You didn't hear from us. Eric, if people don't count drinks or handfuls of snacks, yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't count those little tiny little grazings throughout the day. All right. Natasha. Hi, fam. I wanted to introduce myself and help build my community. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. I'm a 35-year-old mother of 4 and a yoga teacher. After having my first 2 children, I was able to lose the weight, but once 3 and 4 came around, I wasn't teaching as much and the extra weight just never fully left. Being a yoga teacher, I assumed that I was healthy and fit, and with the body positive movement, I told myself my body was just the way it was supposed to be since I've had 4 kids. Excuses. Indeed they are. I found Papa Swolio on YouTube when one of his, quote, body positive videos was recommended to me. You see, I told you, on the off chance that YouTube shows someone my fucking content, it can make a difference. His long hair and beard intrigued me. And when I heard him talking about yoga, I was even more curious. At first, his content made me uncomfortable. Oops. And I was about to write him off as some jabroni, but then I realized I agreed with everything he said. So I started watching all the videos and joined the Swole fam. I love this post. This is so great. I decided to do an elimination diet as I had dabbled in the carnivore diet and was surprised how good I felt. One of my daughters had to be on a type of elimination diet for medical reasons, and it was so helpful for her. So I figured I'd give it a try. Now I have a gluten intolerance, not celiacs, just a sensitivity. So I don't eat grains, but everything gluten-free is made with rice, and it never occurred to me that I could have an issue with rice. Well, guess what I figured out on the elimination diet? Rice fucks me up, like instant bloat. So to keep this from getting any longer, the first photo is this spring in April. I'm 5'11" and was just under 200 pounds. The other photos are from last week. I haven't weighed myself in 3 weeks, but when I did, it said 168 pounds. FYI, that's 32 pounds lost. I feel great, have lots of energy, my flexibility has come back, and my alcohol cravings have all but disappeared. Thank you, Papa Swolio and the Swole fam, for always being there, showing up, and supporting. We've got this. Yo! All right, so this is the whole thing. This is the full circle. You're a mother of 4. You were told, you just kind of succumbed to the body positive movement. Oh, well, I'm just, I had some kids. I'm an older woman. I'm on the back end, right? I'm on the back 9, right? It's all over. I've had 4 kids. This is my mother's body. I have a mother body. Being a mother is so fucking challenging. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm a mother. Everything is okay. I can let everything go because my kids are number 1. This excuse, honestly, I think, and this is a very, of course I don't have kids, but this is what I see from my outside perspective. I see a lot of mothers, and you can all comment below. I see a lot of mothers or people in the community socially justifying mothers being lazy with their own personal health because they have kids. There's justification that if you have kids, oh, well, my own health because my kids come first. I'm such a good mother. I just let it go. I just have to do the best I can. You're the all-American mother, but you can let your own health go to shit. Is that an accurate assumption? This is what I see. I see people trying to justify being a fat, lazy mother because they have kids, because they put their kids first. It's like a virtue signaling, like, but I take care of my kids. So it's an excuse to not take care of themselves. When in reality, as a mother, you should be taking the best care of yourself, because not only do you need to be healthy to take care of your kids, they are watching you and you are teaching them how they should take care of themselves. There's no reason why a mother should not be healthy. And this is similar to the body positive and fat acceptance movements justifying not being healthy, justifying not changing, and to use motherhood as an excuse because motherhood is so fucking hard. I'm going to say something as a fucking white bearded male that has no kids. Is it really that fucking hard? Is it really? Or have people been giving birth to kids for fucking thousands of years? You're not special. I'm sorry. None of us are really that special. You're a mother. So is another fucking 3 billion people. Everyone's a fucking mother. How do you think everyone's here on this planet? Because of mothers, people popping babies out of their vaginas. It's not an amazing thing. Oh, life. I mean, it's amazing. And it's, what I'm saying. Obviously, this is coming from a very specific standpoint. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? It's not like oh, wow, you climbed Mount Everest. You had a fucking child. People have kids as their profession. to go on welfare and make money. Like that's a profession for some people, is popping out kids. It's not a hard fucking thing. You do something that you're evolutionarily predisposed to doing, having sex. It feels good for a reason because you want it to feel good. So you have sex, so you have more kids. So based on just rolling the fucking dice, more species or more creatures are going to survive. That's why we have so many fucking kids, because a lot of them are going to die. And then and now we have overpopulation because we're able to keep people alive for too long. And it has to balance itself out. That's why we're overpopulating. And then the population, then viruses come around and kill off extra people. Like, this is what happens when there's overpopulation. That's why the bubonic plagues and things happen in concentrated areas in the cities, and these remote areas don't have a lot of deaths and shit because there aren't a lot of people in that area condensed, spitting on each other, transferring any kind of virus or plague. This is just nature's balancing. There's always more disease when there's overpopulation. Just like when there's inbreeding, there's more fucking recessive gene, and there's more things that just fucking come out. I'm just ranting. But you know what I'm saying? It's not this amazing. Let's stop like glorifying this shit. Okay? And I want to say this in the nicest way possible. Life is amazing. Having a kid is wonderful. You love your children, but it's not something unique that's never been done before. So that being said, stop acting like you're a fucking angel on earth, mothers, and take care of yourself, because your responsibility doesn't end by popping out a fucking baby. You need to educate it by leading by example, and you need to be healthy so you can protect and you can raise your children. Okay? You don't want your kids to be orphaned, so take care of yourself. All right? Take care of yourself. If you really want to be a great mother, take care of your own health. Your kids are watching you, and it's good for yourself too, so you can take care of them. It just makes sense. Just don't use it as an excuse to not take care of your health. I think that's lazy. That's a lazy fucking excuse. But I have 3 kids. Well, there's a lot of you out there that have 3, 4, and 5 fucking kids, and you're crushing it every day. So what's your excuse? You're not making it. You're doing it. Yeah. There you go. Christine Z, I've got 3 teens. I hated being big, but I had friends way back that were happy being fat, and I was grossed out. Now my girls see me as a positive and fit role model, taking time to be fit and healthy. There you go. There you go. Let's get some comments here too, because that's some rough shit. I went off on that. Amanda, I'm so glad I found you when I did, Papa. My daughter is a year old, and she needed me to step up for her, lead by example. Fucking hell yeah. Good for you. Nuts on chin. Fuck 'em Friday. Fuck 'em Friday, beach. I love you too. There you go. Jessica, those little eyes are always watching for sure. Aaron Hardy, I know several moms with 2+ kids who have a rockin' body because they prioritize their health and work out every day like a beast. And I've always said this. Women train harder than dudes. If you take 2 people, a male and a female, 2 savages. I swear to God, women, because women have a higher pain tolerance for childbirth. I've trained women in the gym. Women fucking push. They might kind of complain or whine at first, but I have literally blasted women in the gym. And I have more vivid memories of training female clients fucking savage than male clients. Women push fucking hard. That's why it frustrates me when women usually pussyfoot around lifting weights and training hard. My experience, women train just as hard, if not harder, than men. And one is probably because of the pain tolerance, and the pain threshold is generally higher. But just saying, a lot of times women want that physical, like women want that fucking rockin' body, whether it's culture or not. I mean, people want to look good, but I feel like women are just, I don't know. I've had a lot of female clients that were just animals. And mothers too. It has nothing to do with whether or not you can feel and look amazing. Because remember, looking amazing is subjective. There are posts that I cover with Extra Thirsty and NOC where like, oh, fat is beautiful. That's subjective. I don't think so. I don't think morbidity is attractive. And that's me. Like, and it says nothing against that person being able to say that fat is beautiful. You're able to say fat is beautiful. You're able to say that. I'm also able to say that it's not. And both of us are correct because it's subjective. Beauty is subjective. So stop saying it like it's a fucking fact, like I have to believe fat is beautiful. I don't think so. Most people are just afraid to say that because they don't want to hurt people's feelings, or they don't want someone to be angry at them or to tweet about them. I don't give a fuck. I don't think it's beautiful. Oh my God. That's my opinion. We're not allowed to have opinions anymore. We're not allowed to say things that someone else doesn't like. Fuck you. Fuck you. Bitch. Beesh. Boosh. Bush. Oh yeah, we got hurricane coming, fam. We do have a hurricane coming. So tomorrow, I think it's supposed to hit like Florida-ish like tomorrow night. So we'll see how the weather is. We'll see how the internet and the power is. We'll see. If anything, I'll try to go live. If anything, it'll be a priority access episode for members in the Facebook group or something, but we'll see how it happens. Stay safe. I got a burp. Here we go, fam. Rate it. That was short-lived. That cut off a little bit early. I felt like it didn't have enough body. It's all right. Stop judging me. Stop judging me. Let's see here. Smoked cheddar. Smoked cheddar. Y'all. Stop being a fucking baby. Come on. Come on, don't bullshit me. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Where am I? 4 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Goblin Queen May, 4 out of 10. Josh, a 7. Amanda, a 7. Monica, the French judge, with a 3 out of 10. Fucking French. Some of you are like, I'm from France. It's always the French. He's no bad. That's Robin Williams. I think that was from like Live on Broadway or something. God, he was so fucking amazing. So that's a throwback. That's not my own. I think that was a Robin Williams skit. Because we are French. 18 out of 32. So that's about a little bit over 50%. So you're giving that like kind of like a 6 out of 10. You're a nice person. An 8. Super Jen, fluffing my pillow. Come on. Don't stop bullshitting me. Priscilla, 5 out of 10. Need a little bit more body, but you know what? An 8 because it wasn't annoyingly loud. Thank you. You see, I need to know, like, I need feedback. If you just give me a 5 out of 10, I don't know where to improve. I don't know where I need to improve. You understand? Oh man, I got a lot of text on the bottom there. Just everything was jumbled up. Didn't even notice that. My goodness. Live at the Met. I think it was live. It's probably the same bit that was used twice or something. Might have been Live at the Met. Well, I think it's live. I had Live on Broadway. I've watched a few times. A friend of mine got that back in the day, like in 2000. Got me as a gift. Live at the Met was a good one. Live at Broadway. I think those were very similar time frames. Anyway, we got one more Swole fam post. One more Swole post. All right. Let's see. Julia. Let's see here. Hey fam, I'm in a bit of a conundrum right now. Incoming rant ahead. I'm ready. I like conundrum. That's a good word. That's a good start. We are off to a good start. We got some conundrum here. Conundrum. Line it up. Yeah. Want to let everyone know. We got conundrum. Incoming conundrum. Incoming conundrum. Here we go. Okay. Hey fam, I'm in a bit of conundrum right now. Incoming rant ahead. We always say how we should cut toxic people out of our lives. Well, it is fucking Friday after all. What do you do when your own family are the most toxic people you know? Yo, everyone drop it in the comments. Let's fucking end strong with this one. You ready? Who here's got toxic family? I live on a small island, so I can't move to a different place and I work with them, so I have to see them every day. They treat me like I'm a floor mat they can walk all over, and only show any sort of emotions towards me when I'm in the hospital. They don't give a shit about me or my health. and ridicule me for working out and wanting to eat clean. My mother is the reason I have an eating disorder and still tries to push those same beliefs onto me now that I feel like I'm finally making progress. I can't stand being around any of them, but if I start distancing myself, they'll decide they need more attention from me and tell me off for doing my own thing. I'm still distancing myself as much as I can, and I'm not going to stop working out because of their beliefs, but my mental health is declining at a super fast rate because of them, and I don't know what to do anymore. Talking to them like a mature person is impossible, and trying to make them understand my side is never going to happen. But I can't keep going on the way that I am. I've been feeling super suicidal recently because of them, and I feel like I'm slowly losing that battle bit by bit. I keep my expectations low with them, but they've even disappointed me in that way. I really don't know what to do anymore. My therapist can't even help me. Anyways, I apologize for the long rant, and I thank anyone for reading this far. This community is honestly the best, and I'm so glad I joined and started taking my health and fitness more seriously. Well, thank you so much for posting. Love having you as part of the fam, Julia. Because you said that you've been feeling super suicidal, you need to get help ASAP. You need to call those hotlines or talk to your therapist like immediately. There's really nothing else I can do. I don't know if there's anything else that I need to do, but you need to comment on this post and make sure that she is seeking help for that, because mentioning that in a public post means that it's a lot deeper than that. So I'm not an expert in that, but you all need to comment on that post and make sure that she's getting actual help for that. My therapist can't even help me. It sounds like you might need a new therapist, which is like having another opinion. You might need someone else. So that's really important. Okay, a couple things here. Now that is out of the way, make sure that you all comment on this in the group. So your family, you live on a small island. Your family is shit. You need to get off the fucking island. You need to move the fuck out and far away as quickly as possible. I don't know how old you are. I don't know what your situation is. You need to get out of that situation. This is just my opinion from what I am seeing here. You need to get the fuck out. The fuck out. You need to move. You need to do something. You need to go stay with a friend. You need to get out of that. You need to get off that island and get out of their life. You need to cut them off. You need to get the fuck out of that situation. You need to move away. You need to move away fast. That's my opinion. You need to get out of that physical situation. Because from what you said, it's not getting better. Vote yourself off that fucking island. I like that, Aaron. I like that. What are your thoughts, fam? Obviously, there's more to it than just this, but you need to get some help. Shane, as someone who had to distance from family after a suicide attempt, get help now. It is the only way to help, and I had to move away from family and get all the help I needed. Thank you for the input, Shane. Thank you for commenting on this post. I think you need help from a therapist. Absolutely. You might just need a different therapist in a different location. Because here's the thing. And this is, again, coming from someone who is not a therapist. If you're getting therapy and you're in the middle of that shitty situation, it's like trying to keep your head above water. You need to remove yourself from that situation and get therapy in a new environment so you can actually plant roots and grow your own fucking life. You need to get out of fuck family. If your family sucks, then they're just people that suck. It doesn't matter if you came out of a similar vagina. That's what it fucking means. There's a lot of family that I don't talk to regularly. And it's not, you don't necessarily have to dislike them. Like, not everyone has to be up each other's asses just because you share DNA. It's bullshit. We're putting family on a fucking pedestal. You should be nice to people. You should have good people in your life. And if your family aren't good people, then they're just people that suck. It doesn't matter. I don't like it when people are so obsessed. Your family, just family for everything. If they suck as people, they fucking suck. Fuck them. Doesn't matter. What if they're your family? Fuck your family. If your family sucks, then fuck your family. It's not a popular thought, not a popular opinion, but fuck them. They're people that suck. And you might actually be able to love them and actually care about them when you're not when they're not up your ass. You can separate yourself enough and deal with them in doses of your choosing. Maybe around the holidays you could see them, or maybe you can talk to them once in a while, or you visit once in a while, but then you are dictating how much time you spend with them and when you spend time with them. You need to get your own life. Let's get some more comments, because this is a deep post. You need to pay attention to what people are saying. Pedro, it will be you or them. Which would you rather lose? Lose yourself or get distance and lose them? Things can change over time, and they may come back. You have a new Swole fam. True and true. Some people do change over time. Thank you for your input, Pedro. Swole fam's fucking strong with this one. Super Jen, I had to move to another state to get away from a toxic situation and people because I attempted quite a few times. We are here to help. Kendall, I commented that just because they are family doesn't make them good people. They don't sound like good people at all. LB, look for a job somewhere else to get yourself situated and a therapist in that area. But you have to get out of that environment. Sometimes cutting people off is the only option. Definitely get off the island. Yeah, Emily, she mentioned she works with them as well. She needs to get another job if she can. Agreed. Sonia. Sagastizado. I like it. Sagastizado. Sagastizado. I like it. Exactly. No matter who they are, if they stop you from being your best self, then they don't need to be in your life. Don't mean to be in their life. Agreed. Agreed. So drop your comments below. If you haven't yet commented on that post, make sure you comment on that post. We got some Swole card giveaway right now, fam. Here we go. Swole card time. Oh yeah. Swole card. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. We got some good Fef. Amanda, hey, congratulations. Hey, congratulations. You have won today's Swole card. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with hashtag FEF with Swole card 1547 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. Congratulations, Amanda. Everyone say congratulations. Congratulations. You're getting lucky. You got lucky. Scroll, and then boom. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations. Be nice. You might win tomorrow. Stop being such a beast.
Stop whining.
Come on. Stop whining. Stop being a fucking baby.
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
Be nice. You gots to be nice. You gots to be a nicer person. You really do. You really do. Stop being such a beast. Well, thank you so much, fam, for joining me for episode 1547 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Sunday, we got Swole Saturday tomorrow. Sunday is Ask Papa Swolio Live. Accountability meeting Monday at 12 noon. We got a lot of stuff coming, so stay tuned for that. I will see you all tomorrow for 1548. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Yeah, boy. Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I gift rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm